We're driving on the 215 on our way to Paris.
We're gonna get off on D Street and we're gonna show you something amazing that used to be a part of Knott's Berry Farm, but it's not in the park or near the park anymore. As a matter of fact, you have to drive about an hour and a half outside of Orange County to get to where this is at, and that's why we're driving there right now.
This is the D Street exit, and actually you can take a Metrolink train from Buena Park to the museum that we're going to.
So when you get to the end of D Street, you'll be at 11th. You're gonna wanna make a right-hand turn onto 11th. Just like this, and cross over those railroad tracks.
So when you get to A Street, you're gonna wanna make a left.
And when you come to the end of A Street, you will arrive at a parking lot. And that parking lot is a part of the Orange Empire Railway Museum. And that's where we're headed today. Right here in the back of the park, when you enter the Los Angeles Railway Museum barn, that's where we're headed to, and we're gonna film a little bit of the train in there. Oh, donated in 1985 at that. So this thing was donated the year I was born. Yeah. Not to date myself or anything, you know? But yeah, this actually used to operate as a parking shuttle. So this used to circle the parking lot, and this thing actually has direct drive motors on it underneath here, and there's a whole bank of batteries that set in the floorboards underneath here, and this actually used to circle the parking lot and bring guests in when they parked. So this cable car would actually operate in San Francisco up and down the big hills, and then this was actually attached to it behind like a secondary car during like busy hours. Oh, that's cool. And this thing was actually like converted to sell popcorn and snacks.
This was replaced, and this was like where they did the selling the games.
Oh yeah, and you guys actually do have a whole video of this on your website, OERN.org. You can actually view that video. And you guys actually go through and you know a heck of a lot more about this stuff than I do. But I do know that this train here, they used to sell popcorn and sodas out of this side, and like you say, this rail here has been replaced, right? So that's actually brand new.
Yeah, this was replaced and restored by one of our, a member who came in for like 6 months, and he did work on this only for, excuse me.
Wow, it's cool, and it's like back to the way that it used to be in San Francisco, but the countertops used to come off here and fold underneath there. Wow, very, very cool. But yeah, just a little bit of Knott's history that's not even anywhere near the park anymore. But you can come out to Paris, California, to the Orange Empire Railway Museum and check it out for yourself. And not only that, a little secret about this place, they actually do have one of the original cars from Singin' in the Rain. So come check that out while you're here too. And we already showed you how to get here. Make sure you make a donation. Make sure you ride all of the trains that they have. Talk to everybody in these lovely uniforms. They're very, very highly informed, and they'll pretty much answer any question that you have to ask. What's the operating days for the steam engine?
Third weekend from October to May.
October to May, the third weekend. So we've also found out that these ticket booths that they have here at the front of the Orange Empire Railway Museum are originals from Disney.
They were built when you were born, 1985. They had to replace the other ones that I was told they got termite eaten or something like that. But these were built in 1985 and went up to whenever they started doing California Adventure, and they did the whole new entrance. I was there the day that they closed down the parking lot and started building California Adventure, and so they took these out immediately and started building the new park.
And these ones for sure weren't termite ridden, so they came here, huh?
Yeah. Well, what happened was they were sold to somebody and taken out to Fontana or somewhere out that way, and 12 of them sat there. And anyway, a friend of mine got wind of it, and they went out and bought 4 of them. One of them's in West Covina, the other one is, I think, in Westminster or something like that, and 2 of them wound up out here. One of our members, Paul Peterson, did all the restoration work on them as far as painting them and everything, and he maintains them now.
Nice.
So
not only a little bit of Knott's history today, a little bit of Disney history there on as a side note. And this is the end of the line for the Orange Empire Railway Museum. They actually own right here this whole pocket station, and they actually are trying to like crowdsource some funding as it was, but they actually just operate all strictly on donations. So they're trying to get the tracks to come in here so we can ride those trains right off of the Metrolink station that's right there, and this is the end of the Paris Valley line. So you'll be able to get off the Paris Valley line, hop right over to a 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s fully restored train and ride back on in to the Orange Empire Railway Museum and go see those Knott's Berry Farm trains. Well, this has been Knott's Fairy Tales, episode 7. Hope you enjoyed yourself.